All right, what I'm going to do now is talk about this world and how you might operate in the mobile world with the tools you have today and our technology. And I'm going, by the way, live in this demo on mobile. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll give it a shot. All right, now I'm going to set this up for you. We are Larry Harris, a partner in the firm of Parnes, Villano, Martinez in Albany, New York. And we're serving a client, Marcus Frank. Business is Green Oak Family Medicine. And we've been referred also to his brother as a prospect for our firm. We're going to talk about how we operate using the iPad, the smartphone, in this world of today. So the first thing I'm going to demonstrate for you is we're out in the field, and with our office we tried to connect to Marcus and nail down a lunch engagement with him. And then we're going to record expenses for lunch with Marcus Frank, so you can see, obviously, we did get the appointment for lunch. Then we're going to, using mobile CS and GPS on our mobile device, navigate to the new prospect's office. So with that, I will switch over to the iPad. Did everyone get my code? All right. I guess we'll have to change that. Okay. A little bit of focusing here. And as I said, we are live. We're in the field. Now, many of you were here last year, so I'm not going to go through all of the things that we can do with mobile CS. People that gave me this password are not breathing right now, saying, let's hope John gets this right, which he did. All right, so as I said, I'm not going to run through everything that we illustrated last year in the interest of time. But what we have here, as I said, I'm Larry Harris, and I will check my phone messages, so I have a lot of capability in mobile CS, which is tied to practice CS. And by the way, what is occurring here, first of all, if you're virtual office or SaaS, this is instantaneous. If you're on-premise with Practice CS, we do bi-directional polling periodically, but very, very fast updating your database. So here's my phone messages. There they are. I can see Marcus did call back, and we're on for lunch today. So we're going to go and we're going to meet with Marcus. Now I've gone to lunch, and I'm headed out to the new prospect, and I want to, while in my vehicle, take care of the lunch bill. So I go out, and we have what we call the receipt tracker. I've taken a picture with my smartphone. I select the picture of that receipt, and I create the entry. Who's the client? Green Oak. What is the activity? Meals and entertainment. All right, now, one of the things we're doing, by the way, with OCR, as I said, it's a hot technology for us, is we are going to build the capability, we do not have it today, of actually reading that receipt, reading the total, and automatically bringing it in for you. I'm going to illustrate that we now have to type that in, but as I said, in the future, that's one area where we're going to be utilizing OCR technology. We're also going to be utilizing it at the client level and actually allow a client to take a picture of a W-2 that you may not be doing, but that the client has, and we'll automatically bring it in to the tax return. That's the type of thing that you will see in the future. And you also can see that I'm linked to that receipt right in Practice CS. But we're going to talk about how to navigate to that client's office at this point. So I have my mileage tracker, and I have the ability of either doing a route. I'm using GPS now with my device, and it can either start wherever I am and end at a client and automatically calculate it, or I can use the odometer, and it will track my speed. You can see I'm moving relatively rapidly right now. Right, so we will create the entry for that. Once again, I probably would not obviously be charging this prospect for this, but I'm going to want to log it. Whoops. To Garden Fresh Cuisine, and I can log that mileage expense. You can see it indicates the number of units here, automatically brought into the system. So while I'm driving, I just touch my device, and I am on my merry way. So I've gone and I have logged my receipt. So I've got that in my system already. I'm out visiting the client at this point, the prospective client. One other thing that I could do, and it's very hard to illustrate live here just because of the nature, I'd have to actually call someone, but we have the ability of making a call and creating the entry automatically in Practice CS off my mobile device. So you can see I go to the client in my database, I call and I start the timer immediately. And when I end the call, it's logged into Practice CS. I'm going to make that entry just automatically from my smartphone.